All right, welcome to the Right Now Project. The Right Now Project is a podcast about finding and owning who we are. It's about learning to trust ourselves, finally. It's about learning to trust our guts. It's about uncovering our authenticity and allowing who we are to soar. My name is Guy McPherson. I'm the founder here, and this is my journey too. If you're looking for something easy, this is not it. However, if you're ready to step up, ready to explore who you are, the ups and downs, the scars and scrapes, and realize the incredible value in that, this is your place. Let's get started. All right, so I'm going to get right into it. Last week, I didn't publish an episode, and I feel pretty shitty about it. I'm going to tell you why I didn't publish an episode, because well, first off, I decided that I was going to publish 2 episodes a week. Then I went to 1 episode a week, and I was sticking with that. And last week, I didn't publish an episode because I was thinking to myself, I don't really have anything to say. Quite frankly, I'm kind of in this never land of healing, on my healing journey, and I didn't know what to say. I didn't have something smart to say or witty to say or instructive to say, I felt. And as a result, I didn't do it. And as I was thinking about it, I started this podcast to share my journey, my healing journey in the wake of my divorce. And that's what it is, right? It's a journey. It's a path. It's not, look, I don't have any answers, but I did decide that I was going to share what I'm doing for whatever it's worth. And last week, I kind of felt like I was confronted with a blank canvas. And upon reflection, I realized that, well, that's part of it. That's friggin' part of it. There are no quick fixes for this. There are no easy steps. Get rid of your divorce pain in 9 easy steps, or take the 30-day challenge and get rid of your divorce pain. No, it doesn't work like that. At least it's not working like that for me. And that makes it hard. It makes it, can make it lonely. It can make it confusing. And it's very easy to feel like you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And sometimes I don't. I'm not the best person at, I like to take action, but I'm not the best person at getting out there and, joining any club. Well, I think I did tell you I did join, I took part in a table tennis ping pong club for a bit. And then I fucked up my right arm. So that was kind of short-lived for now. But, today I want to say that I committed to doing this podcast to share my experience. And I think it's valuable to say that sometimes I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. I feel what's interesting is that I feel different areas coming into focus sometimes. Like recently, I've felt that I'm feeling more sadness. Initially when this happened, I think I've said before, I was like in fight mode, not necessarily fighting my ex, but in okay, let's get it done mode, action mode, taking steps to do things to protect myself, to keep sane, to keep healthy. And, I'm continuing to work out, which is great. I'm continuing to take care of my kids when they're here. son's here most of the time. My daughter's here 50-50. But what's interesting is that there are times when I feel more, feel more sadness, feel more alone, feel more anger, feel more confusion. This past week, I've been really like, I'm thinking to myself, saying to someone, you know what? I'm not really sure what happened, because as I explained in an earlier episode, my ex came to me and she said, okay, I'm out of the blue, I'm no longer attracted to you. I love you like a best friend, but I no longer want to be married to you. And that was pretty much it. There was no explanation, really. And you might say, well, how the fuck do you deal with that? Why didn't you, sit her down and say, what the fuck is going on? And I kind of did. What do you mean you don't know what's going on? I'm just no longer attracted to you. And that was pretty much it. But as we all know, it's not always that easy. I mean, after being married for 15 years, things happen, people grow, people change, and a lot of things go into the mix. A lot of things go into someone's decision to end a marriage so abruptly. And that's been really confusing to me. And I find myself on the fence about how important it is to know the answers, to understand what happened. Because it's, like I said before, there were no giant glaring red flags leading up to this, which makes it even more difficult, right? I mean, I think I might find some solace in the fact of knowing in retrospect, oh yeah, I missed that, or I missed that. Oh my God, how did I miss that? There was not really any of that. It's kind of like a slow burn, apparently. So, okay, where does this lead me now? It leads me to, as my divorce coach has said, planning for what you want your life to look like. And initially, when she said that, I was I couldn't even think about that. What do you mean? What do I want my life to look like in the future? I'm not even ready to deal with that. I got to deal with this. But I kind of think that's where I'm at now. What do I want my life to look like now? And there's a wrinkle, a big wrinkle in it. Oh, I still have a little cold, excuse me. And that wrinkle is that, ideally I would like to move, but my ex-wife doesn't want to move, and I'm not leaving the kids, right? So I'm not going to move back to California and leave the kids. I have no intention of doing that. So that means I'm here where I'm at in Oregon, and I've got to make the best of it. And that's challenging for me. There could be, there are a lot worse places to live than this beautiful state, this town that I'm living in, but it's not my jam, and I've got to move that. I'm generally overall a positive person. And this whole experience has really made me appreciate that about myself. Thank fucking God I'm a positive person. How am I going to live my life? How am I going to live my life in an incredible way? Because I want to lead an incredible life. I want to live an incredible life. I want to be a model, an inspiring model for my kids. And that's where I'm at. And as I've said before, I'm not the best at like creating community. I've got to go out. I've got to work for it. that's where I'm at. So what I want to do here is, look, my commitment is to share what is going on. I'm not going to just do an episode because I feel like I have some magic bullet to share with you, because I don't. But I think, honestly, there's sometimes I don't know what I'm doing and I don't know what to say. But moving forward with confidence, moving forward with positivity, I'm going to get through this, and hopefully you can adopt that same attitude, that you're going to get through what you're going through. Because what's the choice, right? What's the alternative? To sit in the corner with a blanket over our heads and weep? No, we've got to move on. We've got to move forward, and it's fucking hard. It is fucking hard. And I'm not at that point where, a lot of people say, oh, it's been the best thing that's happened to me, because right now it's not. But I'm committed to moving on and moving forward, and moving forward with energy and vitality and